Hi guys, it's Mike back here, back with another video, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to weld and the type of gear you need to use and how to do it safely, how to make a nice bead. You'll find out what that is later on in the video if you don't know what that means. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. So first, I'm going to be showing you guys the gear. So first of all, for the gear, what I'll show you is first I'll show you the type of clothes and stuff you need to wear, and then I'll show you like the type of welder I'm using later. So first, what you want is a nice pair of chaps that you don't care about and you're just gonna use for welding. Same thing with a jacket. You need to have like a thick jacket. It can be leather. It can't be cloth though, or I forget what the material is in like sports shirts and stuff. And you need an auto darkening welding helmet. And when you go to the store, you have to ask this guy, like what type of helmet it's used for, since there's this thing called eye flash that you get when you see a welding spark and you feel like you have sand in your eyes, and it's very painful and you don't want that. So you want to get a good helmet. For the rest of the gear, what you need is you need a Miller welder. This is what it looks like. I don't know how much money these are, but you can also get like a little portable welder if you're trying to like save money. We have a non-flammable gas here, and that's just a grind, so you can like grind down sharp edges and stuff if you need to, so you don't cut yourself. And yeah, now I'm gonna show you how to start welding. So stay tuned if you wanna know how to weld. We got through the first part. So then you wanna grab this thing, I forget what it's called, but you want to attach this to the table that you're going to weld on. Or if you don't do that, then it won't weld. And then second, you want to grab your MIG torch, okay, and you want to put your MIG torch on the table, and then you want to grab this spray, anti-spatter. It pretty much stops your torch MIG weld thing from getting stuck, and if it gets stuck, then you have to like replace it or clean it. So yeah, then you just want to turn on the switch, then turn the gas all the way to the left until it just stops turning. There we go. And then all you have to do is put your gear on. Alright, so now that we got our gear on, now it's time to weld. I'll show you guys how to spray the tip. Alright, so what you guys want to do is you want to take your spray and just spray it over the tip. Alright, so now that you guys have everything set up, what you want to do is just safely put your helmet on and then put your glove on. Alright, so then you want to carefully take with your left hand, depends if you're a lefty or a righty. If you're a righty, you wanna take your left hand and squeeze your hand around here, and then there's a little trigger right here that you wanna press like when you're ready. And what you want to do is when you're first starting, just tap it. Alright, see how it laid down there? Like, you can tell if it's welded if it laid down one of these things. They're called little beads, but that's how you know if you're ready or not. And then, after, see if you can make just a very, very, very slow line, like that slow. Alright, let's try that. Alright, see how I did that? Whoa. See that little line there? That's how you know if you've welded. When you see that little line. And if you really want to start getting advanced into it, pretty much you just go back and forth very slowly. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that now. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the little back and forth bead that I load. By the way, if you didn't know already, this is what a bead is. It's pretty much when you just weld in a straight line. This is also a bead, but I didn't take my time on that. I just went fast. The slower you go, the thicker the bead will be. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to smooth down your bead with one of those grinders. Alright guys, so in this case, normally you'd want like any type of glasses, but since I don't have glasses, I have this like what looks like a COVID shield, but it's just a protective shield for grinding down your beads if you don't want them or made a mistake. And another thing you want is you want this grinder too. It's a little bit safer if you attach a handle right there in that hole, but in this case I don't have a handle, so all you need is really just a glove and this and glasses or whatever. It's not like welding where it makes a light glow spark. Alright guys, so I got my helmet and I got my grinder, so I'm gonna epic fail. I just burned myself. Yeah, guys, if you're gonna touch this here after you weld it, you want to touch it with a glove or else you'll burn yourself like I just did. But, you know, you learn from your mistakes. So I'm gonna show you guys how to grind this down. I'm gonna show you guys the results. Pretty much you just press down after you hold the trigger. After you hold the trigger, you just press down on it and like squeeze. Alright, I'm going to show you guys, now I'm going to show you guys the finished results. Alright, so this is what happened after I grind it. This is a bead that hasn't been grinded. as you see, it's still pretty, it's not that level. And then this is a bead that has been grinded. It's still not level, but it's like, you know, almost there, as you can see. So that is how you grind. And yeah. So guys, that is pretty much what you need to know if you want to weld. And welding is a great thing to know. You can do multiple things if you know how to weld. There's 5 different types of welding. I just did MIG. There's like TIG and like 4 others that I forget the name of. Also, welding is really hot too. It gets really hot, even since it's like the middle of June right now. And you have to wear all this gear, but that's just the commitment you make to welding. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a thumbs up and subscribe.